Now to Kindness 101, the latest lesson from Steve Hartman and his kids on generosity as they share stories built around kindness and character. They tell us about Jude this time. He's a young boy from Colorado who also happens to be a piano prodigy. See how a stranger gave him a gift that not only helped foster his musical talent, but also forged a very special bond between them.
Good morning, class. This is Meryl, my daughter and co-teacher for our lesson on
generosity. And as always, we'll begin with my brother Emmett at the dictionary desk.
Good morning, Meryl. Generosity is the willingness to help someone. And I would add more than what is typical or expected.
Yeah, that last part is key. I have a whole bag of Smarties here. Is this generous?
No, not at all.
How about this? Is that generous?
Oh,
Yes, that's very generous.
What if I owned a whole Smartie factory? Would that be generous?
I would be disappointed if you owned a Smartie factory and this is the best you could do. I'm sorry.
Here's how I think you can tell if you're generous. If you have a cookie and you cut it in half and you're going to share with a friend, you know how one half is always a little bit bigger than the other half?
Yeah.
Which half do you give away?
I would give away the smaller half.
Okay, it's good that you're in on this class. Giving more than is expected is hard. Fortunately, I can help with that by turning to our library for a story to hopefully inspire all of us to be a little more generous.
To 11-year-old Jude Kofi of Aurora, Colorado, this surprise was music to his eyes. Obviously, whoever said the best things come in small packages was never gifted a grand piano. Jude's father, Isaiah.
So one day it just shows up at the house?
Yes, all for free. Who does that?
The answer in a moment.
Moses?
But first, the reason. A couple years ago, Jude's dad heard a noise coming from the basement. There was an old keyboard down there, but no one knew how to play it. Certainly not his autistic son, Jude. Or so he thought. Isaiah then got Jude a larger keyboard to see what more he could do. And boy, could he do. The kid never had a lesson. No one taught him any of this.
How do you explain that you're as good as you are?
It's a miracle.
You think it's a miracle?
That's what I prefer.
Bill Magnuson prefers that too.
Is he special?
Is beyond special. He's Mozart level. It's coming from somewhere beyond.
Bill is a piano tuner. He saw a local news story about Jude, heard him play, learned how his parents immigrated from Ghana, how they're raising 4 children and sending money back to Ghana.
What resources are left over to help this special little soul?
Yours.
Yeah.
Using an inheritance from his father, Bill bought the piano, spent $15,000. He has promised to tune it once a month for the rest of his life.
Very nice.
And he's even paying for Jude to get professional lessons.
We're family now.
Somebody to just love your son like that by making sure that his future is secured. We are super thankful. Yeah.
Press the pedal.
Caring for other children as your own. The ultimate act of generosity.
The beneficiaries of Bill's boundless generosity. Join us now. Hello, Isaiah. Hello, Jude.
Hello. Is Bill still in your life?
Oh, yes. He's always checking on us. We call him, they call us. He's so much in our lives, and we love that.
What do you think motivates someone like Bill to be so generous?
I think it's the sheer goodness of how he wants everybody to feel.
Has all of this inspired you to be more generous?
Oh, yes, of course.
Going to the hospitals, playing for families and kids so that we can use his gift and talent and all that to help people.
Woo!
I love you. Thank you so much for joining us, and I'm so glad you're doing so well.
Thanks so much.
You are so welcome.
Bye.
We saw there what joy generosity can bring. And you don't need to buy someone a grand piano. In fact, all you need to do to get started is next time, when you cut that cookie in half to share with a friend, give them the bigger piece. And see if maybe, just maybe, the smaller piece might taste just a little bit sweeter. We'll see you next time.
And don't forget to stay kind.
Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve.
He's right.
He just puts a bow on it. So
He's
perfect.
just so right.
I'm gonna give you guys the bigger piece.
Oh, thank you.